Know that you are loved, even if you don't love yourself. You are so loved. So, I've been sitting on this message for a few days because I got a lot of energy that came along with it. And when I heard that song for the first time, the message that I heard was be gentle with yourself. So this message is for various different types of people. But we are going to start with the first message that I received of be gentle with yourself. So you've been beating yourself up. You've been having a lot of things happen one after the other, and you feel like each time you take some steps forward, you get knocked back, and Spirit wants you to stand up and look at the spot where you have been knocked back at. Where you stand up again is not anywhere near where you started from. So although you keep getting knocked down, you are making tremendous strides. You are moving forward. I know it's hard to see right now because there are so many things just coming again and again. It's like as soon as you solve this situation and get over this hurdle, there's another one quickly coming. Know that you are doing an amazing job. And if it wasn't for the fact that you still have things to overcome, you would be able to see how far you've came. So be gentle with yourself. Know that you are loved. Know that you are not alone. The next one that this message is for, I just kept listening to this song again and again, and the next time I listened to it, actually it was a few times I listened to it because I just kept, feeling that energy of someone who was feeling defeated, someone who was feeling like everything that they were doing just wasn't making a difference, like it was always something. It was just still so much more. And there are a couple of you who have been knocked right back to the beginning, and Spirit wanted me to let you know that the reason why you were knocked back to the beginning was because you needed to heal that part of you that feels like a victim, that feels like things always happen to you. Spirit wanted you to see that those things happen to you and you have learned a new skill. So you have been put back in that situation so that you can see how resourceful you are, that you can get through anything. Okay, I'm going to try not to cry with this one, y'all, because there was another time I heard this message and it was as though it was being sung by children, and it was a choir of children. And I listened to it again. I was just like, hold on, wait a minute. Where did that come from? Like, why does that sound like kids? And Spirit said, because it is. These are the souls of the children that couldn't stay here. This is for some mothers that have had miscarriages. Not only miscarriages, but some mothers that chose to abort the baby. And these babies are still with you. Like, they are still watching over you. They are still encouraging you. They are still loving you. And they want you to know that it was not time for them to be here. Spirit, help me explain it. So we come here to earth to learn. This is learning grounds for lessons. And during the stages of preparing for the birth, the baby gets a chance to decide if it's truly ready to come down to earth and incarnate and to go through these lessons. And there are certain times that the baby just decides, I'm not ready yet. There are some times where complications may arise and the baby does make it here. But I want you to know that the baby that made it here is a soul tribe member that decided they were ready. So it's like a soul swap. A spirit walk-in is actually the right way to describe it. A spirit walk-in. Once one has learned the lessons or does not want to learn the lessons, a soul tribe member can step in and do that part, as well as even getting here, being here on earth, and being here for several years and accomplishing whatever lessons and goals that they set forth to do here. And then you might notice, like let's use someone who has gotten sick for an example, or has had like a near death experience, and then all of a sudden they recover from that, and they're not really like the same person. It's like they have a new attitude, a new meaning and zest for life. Sometimes those are spirit walk-ins. They walk into the body and they still have the same mind. They still have the same memories of life experiences and things that has happened. But that is like, another soul saying, oh, okay, now tag me in. You came, you did this, and this that you were supposed to learn. And I need to learn this, and this from the ages of 25 to whatever. And so that spirit walks in. But however the case, whether it was a miscarriage, whether it was an abortion, those souls are still with you and wanting you to release that guilt, release that shame, and know that you are loved. You have done nothing wrong. Stop beating yourself up. For some of you, you may even feel like at moments someone is touching you, mainly like on the shoulders and the arms, and that's your baby trying their best to hug you and let you feel some sort of physical contact. It's so hard for spirits to be able to actually physically touch and communicate. So you may just feel like a light brush or a flutter, but just know that you are so loved. Even when you feel defeated, even when you feel like you are not doing enough, you are more than enough. And you are not being judged for your imperfections. These are lessons that our souls come here to learn. So, for whoever these messages are for, I hope it brings you some form of comfort and peace, because you are so beautiful, loved, and blessed. Take care.